I have a brand new side hustle that you can do right from home or honestly anywhere in the world if you're on vacation or wherever you are. But if you're looking for a new side hustle that you can make over $1,000 a month through passive income, holy cow, this one is amazing. I'm so excited to share this with you. And today we're going to be making journals or coloring books that you can sell on Amazon. Now there's no upfront cost, so you don't have to have an inventory, you don't have to print the books. Amazon covers everything for you. And I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. I'm going to walk you through the entire process today, start to finish, creating one, uploading it to Amazon, showing you everything that you need to know. It is so simple, and honestly, guys, it's a lot of fun and kind of addicting. So we're going to walk you through step by step how to do this. And I am partnering with BookBolt. So I'm going to show you my screen here. So what we're going to be making is what's called low context books. And honestly, I haven't heard of this before. I found this and I'm so excited. So these are examples of low context books. So they are notebooks, journals, coloring books, things that you can publish, but you don't have to be a writer. I am not a good writer. I have a blog, but I'm not a good writer. And you can publish these and have no experience whatsoever. So this is actually one that I created earlier. It's a brain dump journal. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So you can create these journals, notebooks, brain dump pages, coloring pages, all sorts of things right through this system. So this is through BookBolt here. And as you can see, they are an all-in-one tool. And let's dive right in. This is what it looks like when you start with BookBolt and you come in. They have a full tutorial section. So if you have any further questions after this tutorial, I'm going to go pretty in depth in this tutorial. But if you have any questions after, you can come here and it's going to give you step-by-step tools, video tutorials that you can come to. So there's a full library of tutorials. And like I said, we're going to walk through the whole process of creating a journal. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Cloud. And this is where we're going to look to see what is a good journal to make. What are some examples? So we can do some competitor research right in BookBolt, which is awesome. And one thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing these journals or when you're creating these, you don't necessarily want to create what you would think of and what you would want, but what your audience or what a person on Amazon would want to buy. But at the same time, you may be a consumer too. Like I personally love notebooks and I love journals. So kind of think about what I look for when I buy a journal as well. So here we are in the Cloud, and what we're going to do is do some competitor research. So I am going to do the category to journal, and then I'm going to leave everything as is. The BSR range, the price range, keywords. I'm going to leave everything blank and I'm going to hit search. Now, this is going to show you some examples of what is popular. Now, as I'm scrolling through, I see a lot of these floral patterns. I can see that floral is really big. The sadness book, there's some ones with some language on them, but that's what people like. And I really thought about what I like in a journal. And honestly, the thing that sells me on a journal is the cover, right? So you just want to be able to design a cute cover, and then we're going to create the pages in there. So one thing that's really important in this is you want to go to results data. So when you click on results data, it's going to give you a lot of information that's really important. It's going to give you some keywords as well, but we're going to go into more in-depth in keywords. But it's also going to give you the lowest price, the highest price, and the average price. So average price for these notebooks and journals is $9.27, which honestly is pretty high, which is crazy. So if we look at these and we can see here their title, we can see the publishing date, the price, BSR, estimated monthly sales, all of that. So if we look here, let's look and see what they're on average making. So I'm going to pull up the calculator. So they have an average monthly sales of 800 sales. Then we're going to multiply this. So they're selling it for $4.99. So on average, you're going to be making on average $3 when we get into this in a little bit, but on average $3. So they're making on average $2,400 a month on this one journal, on this one notebook. Now you can have as many as you want. So imagine if you had 10 of these, 20, 30, 40, 50 of these. That's amazing. If you made a goal to make 3 new notebooks or 3 more journals, 3 more listings a month on Amazon KDP, think about the passive income that you could be creating. This is incredible. This is honestly, guys, one of the best forms of passive income that I've seen. Okay, after this, we're going to go and create our journal. So I'm going to go in the upper right-hand corner where it has my name. And then I'm going to go to BookBolt Designer. And there is a full design tool right here, right in BookBolt, which is amazing. And I'm actually going to X out of this because they have a new studio, which is really good. And the new studio is amazing. And I'm actually going to show you the new studio. They've done some upgrades, and so this is really exciting. Now, if you do want to get BookBolt, which it's amazing, I'm loving it, but you can try it free for 3 days, and you can get a 20% off discount by using my code FREEDOMINABUDGET. So thank you so much for BookBolt for partnering with me on this video, and then also giving you guys a discount code as well, which I absolutely love. So I'll have the link in the description box, and then you can also use the code FREEDOMINABUDGET to get 20% off. First thing we're gonna do is go to the BookBolt studio. So this is the new studio. Then we're gonna go up in the upper left-hand corner to Project and New Project. So here you can select whatever you want to do. We're going to do paperback cover and interior. Then we're going to name the project. So we are going to go floral journal. Then the size. So I've done some research and I found that 6 by 9 inch typically does best for journals, for notebooks on Amazon KDP. Then we can select what kind of paper we want. We're going to do black and white interior with white paper. Then we're going to do the page count. So I'm going to do 50 pages, and you can do bleed or no bleed. I'm going to do no bleed. Then we're going to go create project, and it's going to pop up for you. So first we have the cover on the left and then the pages, but we're going to focus on cover first. Now I do want to say that you're going to see this orange coral color around the outside. You want to make sure that you don't put any text over this or anything like that. You can put images over it, but the way that it crops, the way that it is cut, you want to make sure that this is a border that you have and no text over it. And then also your front is going to be on the right side. So when you're looking at this, the front is on the right, the back is on the left. So keep that in mind when you're creating the cover. And they have a lot of really cool design tools here. So they have different shapes that you can add, different little graphics that you can do. You can add text boxes. You can add images, so you can upload your own images. And then they also have a Pixababy, which is royalty-free stock photos, and then also Unsplash as well. And you can search. We're going to get into that in a minute. Then there's also different templates that this is for the interior. We'll get into those. Here's some other tools in the bottom, but we're going to get into those in a minute. So first, let's select the cover. So here, if you want, you can do different floral, or you can type in flowers, different things like that. And they have this full selection of them. This is really pretty right here. They have also ones with this checkered background. So that means that it's going to be a transparent background. So you're only going to see the wreath on this one. So that's cool. Or like the birds, you're only going to see the birds, not the checkered. So just keep that in mind. This is really pretty as well. So they have different things. You can also upload your own. So I have uploaded this one here, and we're going to size this. Now you can also play around with the sizing and different layers as well, just like you can in Photoshop. So here it is. It's really pretty. So then we can also do effects. We can do grayscale, invert it, sepia, Technicolor. You can definitely play around with it as well. And we can hit this little thing on the upper left as going backwards. You can go back and forwards if you've messed up. There's also different effects that you can do with this as well. And we can add different things to it, like this over here. We can kind of add paint marks, and you can kind of adjust it depending on the look you're wanting. That doesn't really apply for this, for what we're doing, but that's totally an option as well. So this is the cover, and then we want to add some text. So what you can do, you can just do a straight text box if you want and type yourself, or you can also import a picture, a text. So we have created this, and I uploaded it as an image with a transparent background, but as you can see, you can't really see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a box behind it, so that it kind of pops a little bit. So I'm going to add a rectangle, and I am going to play around with this just to make it so that it covers it. And I want to make sure that it's centered. As you can see, it kind of like clicks into place and will tell you where the center is. So, and then I want to make this white. Fill color white. Then you can also right click it and you can send backwards so that it works with the layers. And then this we can make a little bit bigger. So it says, imagine with all your mind, believe with all of your heart, and achieve with all of your might. That's super cute. I really like that. So here it is. Here's the cover. That looks great. All right, let's start on the pages. So we're going to go to the first page here. Then we are going to click on this little puzzle type thing. This is going to give you so many different templates. The templates in here are amazing, and this will also give you ideas of other journals that you can do in the future, other books that you can do. So we can do almost like a bullet journal, graph paper. This is lined graph paper, music sheets if you wanted to do some music stuff, mind finder, there's Sudoku, there's hangman, there's missing vowel, crossword puzzle, Sudoku, word search, mazes, so many different things. And then also bill trackers, career plan, home to do, monthly to-do list, notebook pages, so many different things, even like body composition and body progress tracker. You can also search up here, so you can also do word puzzles, planner, food, different things like that, and that's going to give you the ones directly for those. But we're going to go to notebook, and there is 3 variants, so I'm just going to go rules here, and then it has narrow ruled, college, or wide ruled. So I'm going to do college ruled, and then I'm going to do select all pages but remove the cover. You can also do select evens or select odds if you want to do that as well, which is a lot of fun. But we're going to do select all and then remove the cover. Then hit next. Then it's going to give you the margin options. You can change this around. I like to just leave it as is and then I adjust within it. So I'm going to go submit. And then here it is. Now, because I didn't mess with the margins, I like to visually see it versus playing around with the numbers. So what I'm going to do, because I like the little margin at the top, I'm going to bring this down a little bit so that it creates that margin. So we can see that here on the first page, but if we go to page 2, it doesn't have that. And right, we don't want to go through all 50 pages because that would just take forever. But what we can do is we can click on the first one that we did that has the margin. Then we're going to right click it and clone this page to others. Then what we're going to do is do select all, remove the cover, and that's going to select all of the pages. And then we can hit clone. Content select pages will be replaced. This action cannot be undone. Are you sure? Yes. All right, so here we are. All of the pages are cloned. Another fun thing that you could do is if you wanted to, you could add little shapes to like the bottom corner or something like that. So since this is a floral one, these butterflies are super cute and it kind of goes with that floral theme. So if we wanted to put it in like the lower bottom corner, we could do that, and we could even do them on just the odd pages. So if we wanted to, we could right click it, clone this page, and then we're going to do all of the odd pages would have this little butterfly. And then if we wanted to do the evens on the other corner, we could do that as well. Or if you're like, no, I don't really like that anymore, then we can go back and clone this page to others, select all, remove the cover, and then that's going to take away that as well. So we can do that if you want, and you can totally customize it. So that is honestly how you make these. I walked you through this, so it took me a little bit longer to explain as I went, but you could honestly make these in under a minute. So next we're going to go to project, and then we're going to download this project, and it's going to create the zip file with the front cover as a PDF and then the pages, interior pages, as a separate PDF. So it's going to give you 2 pages in the zip file. Okay, now we're going to upload this to Amazon, and then BookBolt actually has a lot of tools that we can use to make this successful. So we are going to go to Amazon KDP, and this is free to have. If you have an Amazon account, you can have a free Amazon KDP account. So we're going to sign in, and we are going to create a new one. Here's a past one that I've done, and let's go to create. Now we have some different options here, so we can do an ebook, different things. We're going to do a paperback, so create paperback. And here is where the magic happens. Okay, so title. Now you want to make sure that you're using keywords to rank and search so that you actually get sales, right? So we're going to go back to BookBolt, and we have all these sections here on the left. So we're going to go to keywords. Then we have different keywords. So I'm going to do journal. So here is our journal. So we have most frequent keywords that we have. Then we have our keyword phrases, and we have Amazon search, Google search, CPC, which is ad cost. Don't worry about this column. And then competition. So we can see high, medium, no data, low. So we can search here. If you click on the little tab of whatever you want, it's going to do the highs at the top. So we can see a journal, cute journals for journaling, do-it-yourself journal, motivational journal, different things like that. Then we can also look at Amazon search volume. So we want to see something that's going to have quite a bit of search volume. So let's see here and see what we like. Journals, journal for journaling, bullet journals. So we can see here, so I'm also going to try motivational journal, and I can see here 52-week motivational journal, Black Girl motivational, daily motivational journal. I like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to then create our title. So I'm going to go daily motivational journal. And you want to have a couple keywords in here, and you also want to kind of do some competitor research. So I'm looking here, and I can see that this one puts the pages. So I like that. So what I'm going to do is do a little thing, and then 50 pages. And then I'm also going to put the size, because that's really important. And when you're looking at buying a journal, you want to know how big it is, right? So I'm going to put 6-inch by 9-inch journal. And then you can do a subtitle. You don't have to do this, but you can. So we can do declutter your thoughts with this motivational journal. Then we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we see series. We can honestly just skip this. We can skip edition number, anything like that. Then we're going to put author. Now, you're the author, so you are going to be a published author. So we can do Kelly Ann Smith here. Then contributor. So we honestly made this ourselves, so we are not contributing to anyone else. Then just the description. So you're going to want to put out a pretty decent description of what they can use it for. You want to include the number of pages. You want to include maybe what they can use it for, give them some ideas. You can also put keywords in the description as well. So let's go back to our keyword explorer. So we're going to do daily motivational journal. So I'm going to copy that, and let's see here. So I'm going to just capitalize this, daily motivational journal, to release all of your thoughts and give you a clear mind. Then we can also add some bullet points. So I'm going to go 50 pages, 6-inch by 9-inch. And here's one that I created earlier. So I'm actually going to copy this because I like what I put there. So we are going to just copy this, and you can add bold, different things like that. You can use this notebook to jot down different things. Okay, so we have that. Then publishing rights. So I own the copyright and I'll hold publishing rights. This is public work. So I own the copyright. Okay. Next is keywords. So let's look here. Motivational quotes for women, motivational journal to notebook to write in, motivational writing journal. All of these keywords on the right are great ones, or if you want to look here. Now for competition, I actually want to go down a little bit and see what's not as competitive. And let's see, motivational quotes journal, motivational journal. I like that. So we can go motivational journal. We can do brain dump journal. This is all keywords that they can use to search for you. Okay, so we have all of our keywords filled out here. Next is categories. Now categories is very important that you want to be classified correctly, and the BookBolt has a tool that you can figure out exactly what category. So we are going to go back here and then you're going to look for KDP categories. And then you are going to just type in what it is. So if you want to do a coloring book or a journal or a brain dump or a build truck or anything like that. So then it's going to tell you the different categories that we can have. So let's look. I think we're going to do this first one. So literary collections, diaries, and journals. Or you can also do this one down here, but I think the top one is going to be best. So let's go through this. We're going to do choose categories. And we are going to do literary categories. And then we are going to do diaries and journals and select this category. We're going to hit save. Then we can actually choose another category as well. And I'm going to go personal growth, and then I'm going to go general. And we're going to hit save. And then we're going to do low context book. And then adult content, yes or no. This is going to be no. This is not adult content that needs 18 or plus. Then we're going to hit save and continue. Save successful. Okay, so next let's look here. So we're going to publish without ISBN. Then we are going to do publishing date, optional, we don't need that. Black and white interior, yes, that's what we want. Then we're going to look at trim size. So it's automatically going to go 6x9, that's perfect. No bleed. And then we want matte. So matte is like plain flat or glossy, we want matte. Okay, so manuscript. So this is going to be the interior pages. It's going to give you 2 different PDFs when you download. And we are going to, now here we have different options. So we have the cover and then we also have the interior. So we're going to do the interior and hit open. Then it's going to upload it for you. So then we're going to upload the cover. So we're going to upload it in a separate PDF here. So we're going to upload a cover you have already. So upload your cover. So there's my cover there. Okay, now we can look at it. So we're going to go launch previewer. So then here is our book, and we can see here the cover, and then we can see the pages. And this is so exciting here, and I just love it. So doesn't the cover look amazing? I am so excited. So we're going to hit approve. Next, it's going to go into pricing. So we have our pricing cost. So it's going to cost $2.15 to print the book. Now, like I said, Amazon covers all of this. So we are going to hit save and continue. So let's look at pricing. So territories, we want to do all territories, so all countries, everywhere. Marketplace is going to be Amazon. Now we can see here that, like I said, Amazon is going to take $2.15, and we can look at the pricing. So the printing is always going to be $2.15, and you will receive 60%. So we can see here, if we have this at $5.99, then we're going to receive $1.44. If we have this at $9.99, then we're going to make $3.84 on every single book. Now, like I said, if we're selling 200 books a month, that's going to be a nice chunk of passive income. And then if you have multiple journals, multiple books, then you're going to receive it as well. You can also adjust individually as well. Like, so if you're saying Amazon Canada, $13, that's pretty high for Canada. We want to adjust this one to $10. So this one you'll receive a little bit less in that, but it'll automatically calculate the other territories as well. So we're going to have it there, and then we are going to go to publish your paperback book. Save successful, and then here is the preview, and we can also do a Kindle. We're going to close that out. but there is your journals. So that's how you create a super easy passive income Amazon KDP book with BookBolt. And like I said, I have a 20% off discount, so definitely check it out. And let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know the importance of multiple streams of income, why you should have more income streams than just your day job, and how we have 10 in all of our income streams, check out this video here.